What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Staying busy here with the third day in a row. As per usual, those that are here, please let me know how the audio is. Let me reduce this music just a hair because I feel like it's pretty loud. And please let me know. One of the music issues, awesome, thank you, Jeff and Bob. One of the issues I had yesterday, which we fixed, was that I had my audio in here twice. So hopefully that's solved. Now it's in there just once. Awesome. So today, I want to tackle these items. We're going to do the A and the B drives. Oh, I didn't set up this view. Let's do this real quick. Safari. Let's see. This one. There we go. We will be installing the A and B drive idlers. A and B drive and idlers. And then also the Y-axis rails. If we have the time. I pull them off to the side. Yesterday we left off with the frame. I went back and I squared this thing the best I possibly could. It no longer rocks whatsoever. I ended up printing as suggested during the stream. Let's see if I can get them out real quick. On the KP3S Pro, I quickly printed two of these spacers, 3 times thicker, and 2 of them. So I was able to space this portion out right here really, really nicely. And that helped square the machine. So I only have 4 extrusions left, just in general. And then we will be doing this. So I have all the bearings aside, and I spent some time and kind of got everything ready just so it's a little bit smoother. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that every time, but we'll see. And then I had a few extra minutes, so I just put in the heat set inserts in here already. Here, let's do this. So these bad boys are ready. There we go. Oh, does it not like to focus this close? Let's see. There it goes, right? Yeah. Gotta love putting inserts in. So you can kind of like see through the plastic, which is interesting. I wonder how all that will work with LED lighting. But yeah, one thing I noticed on these prints, these were some of the really early prints I did on the X+3 when I first got it, before I fully knew how to calibrate the machine. So I knew it was going to have some issues, and I don't mind a little bit here and there, but I did notice a few that we're definitely going to have. Like, for example, this whole piece has these ridges that fit right in and are perfectly fine. But on the opposite side, yeah, see, there you go, fits perfect, good to go. But on the other side, they snapped off inside, as you can see, so they don't have that lip there. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue, but it might actually play a role, so I might reprint this when I get more rolls of this plastic. But I know they're going to be held with this piece that goes over, and they're going to be held here and here from both sides. So I'm not too worried about it, but this will be under tension, so I'll just have to see how it goes together. And we'll just go from there. So I'm wondering long term if it will hold up like a non-transparent ABS. I'm not sure. It's really expensive stuff, so it should be really high quality. I printed it at 260 degrees on the hot end, 100 degrees on the bed, and 45 degrees on the chamber itself. I know that's a little low for the chamber temperature, but this machine had issues with it going hotter, so they recommended 45 being the hottest, so that's what I stayed at. But there's zero warping on these parts, and in person, they definitely look better. For some reason, as soon as you get these lights that are overhead and the camera, it starts to look kind of funky, but it's kind of strange. Like, I guess because you can see through them. And like I said, some of the later parts, like for example, these are just incredible looking. Let me show you like on the light. I know that looks like it's from the motors, but here you can tell in this shot right here how smooth the outside is actually. Let's see if I can get the lighting. Yeah, like see that gleam? It's actually pretty nice because it's 30% grid infill inside, so you kind of see that pattern. But yeah, one of the other things I wanted to touch on was I actually, during the unboxing, I think I either got carried away or my memory is just completely gone. But I was looking at things today and I'm like, wait, I don't have cable chains. So I started messaging around and I looked at the BOM and it did say there was cable chains, and I found it in the box. Just I either missed it or I completely erased it. Hey, nice, Matt. Welcome. So yeah, we have cable chains. Looks like one or two. We have 2 cable chains, and then there is a full roll of double-sided tape, which I'm not exactly sure what it's for, but I guess I will find out. Yeah, double-sided tape, and then also 2 rolls of insulation tape. So yeah, I didn't look through the live. I just haven't had time. Literally came home from my daughter's softball game, ate dinner, got her to bed, wife went to sleep, and I'm here. But yeah, there it goes. Tape and 2 chains. 2 chains? Isn't that a guy? I don't know. So yeah, I figured if anyone's watching these things and paying attention to the kit at all, everything is in there. I mean, everything that you might need. Installation goes on a panel to seal against extrusion. Oh, perfect. I gotta remember to do this. Oh, another thing. I didn't get thread sealer, thread locker. I went to sleep last night after the live. Didn't have a chance. So we're going without it, and I'm probably gonna regret that later as we build more and more on the machine. But I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to leave this machine alone anyway. So we'll just go with how it came from the kit. Need that foam tape for the side panels. Remember to use the thicker stuff for the sides. Oh, is there 2 types? I put it away. Well, we'll get there on the sides. Another thing is, I printed one of these little spacers that we need for the motors, for the gear on the motors, so we'll do that. Yeah, I'm excited to get started. I'm going to use, let's see. I'm going to use the tools that they gave me. I'm not going to use because nothing here needs a whole bunch of screwing, so to say. So I'll just use the hand tools here for now, and I think I need the larger one. Yep. Ask me how I know. Be careful with thread locker, will soften, melt ABS if it touches it. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But yeah, we don't have any thread locker, so there we go. That's my reason, actually, is I'm trying to save the plastic prints. No, I legit forgot. Alright, so let's get started. Let's just jump right in, right? And see where it goes. Alright, so that's facing the back. B drive, A drive. So A drive is on the right. Why is that? Shouldn't it go left to right? A drive, B drive? Is there a reason for that? Device to flip through the entire manual, had a graphics, the orientation. Well, the part before you actually put them in the printer. Okay. Individual chapters start with an overview of the components that'll be added or added to the printer in the chapter. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so I saw this and I was like, oh, my favorite part. I'm going to go do it. So I did it real quick. I thought there was going to be a lot more. I set up an entire station. I was going to do a mini reel type thing, but there was 3. So I just did them real quick. Yep, I already put in these inserts, and I did pull aside 2 nuts. Where did I put them? Did I put them all the way back? I don't know how I brained it. Like I said, I'm probably going to take a break from these for a couple days so I don't go brain dead. like I'm doing now. Oh yeah, they're over here. They're in my handy dandy magnet drawer. So we will get that. Alright, let's see. Anyone printing anything cool today? What's everyone got on their printers? Also, I added another section in our Discord channel where you can show off your build. Don't be ashamed of what you got. Show us whatever. I enjoy literally all kinds of machines from all genres. So it'd be fun to see what everyone has. Alright. Assembly aid. This bolt is used to align components and will be removed in a later step. Okay. I'm guessing that is... Oh wait, it tells us what all these bolts are. So this in the middle is a 530. Let's do this. And actually, let me go a little wider on this shot, and I'll go in closer when we need. You always got to spend some time setting up the camera. You guys know how it is. Alright. What do you think? Should I put the instructions in this shot as well? Oh, I already have it set up from yesterday. Genius. Here, I won't make them too big, but let's do it this way. Alright. So we need a M5x40. That's this on the top here. We're going to need at least 2 of them, but let's take 1. Then we get our bearings. Are these all the same? So there's three separate here. I'm guessing they're different. Yeah, they don't have lips on them, so these are different. Oh, these aren't bearings. These are for the bed. Oh yeah, these are what are they called? The joints. I don't remember what the name of them is. Cool. You see that? Since the bed has 3 separate drivers on it. You guys hear this music? Is it good? Too loud? Good? Alright, how many do we need? 2. Okay. 2 bearings. Let's get the M5 washers. Let me grab my rag. Just to have. In case we get greasy. How many of y'all are in here? 8? Hello, 8. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Tonight, I should say. Alright, we got 2. Let's take out another one for good measure. Alright, so which part is it? Let's do the one that's not together, so we can see right off the bat how it is. Actually, it's showing the other one. So let's take that instantly back. Well, the fitment of the bolt is nice. So at least dimensionally, I know it's somewhat correct. Alright, so we got a washer. Let's move that over here. Oops. Clicking the camera. Alright. We got washer. Bearing. Oh, that actually doesn't go on there very easily. Heim joints. Yeah, Heim. Yep. Heim. Yep. Interesting. So this doesn't go on there very nicely. Maybe I'm not supposed to put it all the way through. Let me try a different bearing and then a different bolt. I have other M5s we could use as well, especially if this is temporary. Let's see. This one any better? No. Okay. All right. Looks good though. Let's try another one just for good measure. So just so it's clear what I'm trying to do, according to that, of this piece that goes through it. Try to make it look exactly like theirs. Like this. This is supposed to go on top. I mean, maybe. Nah. No, it ain't going through. Alright, let me try the smaller M5 with all the threads. Does it go onto that? It does. Is that an M5? Yeah, M530, M540. So those M540s are, for some reason, the thread is just a hair too big. But it says it's just used to align, so I just use this for this moment. Let's see what happens. Yep, that just slides right on. Alright, we're going to put that on top. And which one is it? This one just goes on the top. Like so. Looks like this is going to be a tensioner. I mean, how would this be temporary if we're about to put this on there? Alright, hold on. Alright, so let me get a bunch of these out. Anyone run into this kind of thing? Let's see if there's any in here that are better than others. Maybe it's like a batch that was machined slightly differently or something like that. All I want to do is have this go through it. No, looks like all these are a little too big. As in, like, the threads are a little too aggressive. Are there any? Here's an almost one. I can check my hardware too, see if there are any. Oh. Alright, we got one. Okay, we got one. Let me find one more. I can always grab some sandpaper and kind of sand them down just a hair. Actually, you know what I'll do too? I'll try to put a nut on top of one and see if that kind of, how that fits over it. So, for example, I mean, that fits flawlessly. I mean, it could be the batch of bearings as well. Here, let me try any other bearings. No. Nope. Alright, we just need one more. There we go. I think we got one. Yep. Okay, found one. There we go. Okay. Cool. We got 2 to start, and then I'll figure out the rest. I did check all of them. Oh, looks like we might have 3. Almost. Almost. 3.5. Alright, I'll keep those there. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. So, we need bolt. Goes through. Better you're an animal. 3 streams in 1 week. I don't even know why. I'm literally like, I know my wife's falling asleep right now, but can't possibly be happy. So I'm probably gonna have to cool my jets a little bit here. But I really want to get this done. I want to have fun with a Voron. All right. Clamp me down. Gotta love a satisfying click when 2 plastic pieces. You're not excited at all? No. Alright, cool. We have partial success of the first piece to the puzzle. Well, it's not even close, but it is the first thing to assemble outside of the frame. Alright, so let's see how they orient this. Which one we're looking at. So we got this one. And we need one of these pieces that's at the top. So it's this one. Remove assembly aid. Remove the bolt and slide in the transitioning arm into place. Oh, okay. So I put this in backwards, I think. That should have gone through this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Not fine. Not fine. Alright. Let's try that again. So, if the transition arm is going this way, I have to put the bolt in from the bottom so that I can put another one in from the top. Yes. Okay. Good to know. There we go. 2, 3. This goes on top. Like that. This will slide on. Also, maybe. So the point is this goes... Oh, I see. This goes like that. So that this can fit in. Okay. I see what they're doing. Very clever stuff. At least I think this is how you do it. Maybe. Where are my tweezers at? Just joined. Did you do anything between the last stream and now? I did. I put in some heat inserts. I got all these parts ready. I squared the frame. And I just found out that the M5 by 40 bolts are a little bit too thick to have bearings go through them. At least with their like paint coating that they have. So this is the first piece that I'm assembling. So you haven't missed much. And I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. It looks like... No. I think I'm trying to do it correctly. Alright, let's do this again. One more time. I'm guessing if the bolts were sliding in and out of this thing much easier and smoother without any friction, this would be easier. So yeah, let's do that a little bit. Oh, I think I'm... Okay, hold on. I'm supposed to... No, that wouldn't make sense. Alright, let's try this. Put this guy in here. do it from here where I can see. How would I be able to pull this out and put this one in? I guess maybe if I set it down perfectly straight or something. How would I do that? Yeah, like that's always gonna fall out. I don't get it, but let's try. Let me be stubborn and just see if I can manually throw that in there. Which it looks like I can. Now this is a little too high. Screw, unscrew. Come here, little washer. Let's slide you in there like a disc, like a CD. All right, and then now slide this whole thing over just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna screw downward and hopefully align with everything. Here, let's use some tools to help us. Okay, I got 2 on there. Oh, can we go like this? Would that be even easier? Yeah, alright. 1, that's 2. Lift that up a bit. We got a washer on the loose. There we go. Okay. That's 3. Hey, Quinman16, how are you? Hey, Mika, welcome back. Alright. Just need that washer to line up, and we are good here. And the washer went bye-bye again. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Let's hold it like this. Very lightly. Go in. Press. Screw, screw, screw. We got it. We got it. We got it. Align, align, align. We are almost there. Alright, what's not aligning? Can I get it from here? Isn't it hilarious that this is like the first and probably one of the easiest things to do on the entire build? But here we are. That's how we roll. So live stream of me struggling with the washer. Alright, here we go. Precision alignment. How are we doing from here? Not aligned at all. Push this a little further. Okay. Can I push this up? Oh, I can, but that's because the washer is off to the side. No giveaways today, but I have been collecting filament to give away. So I will have some, just not for today's stream. I want to get a little further along. You know, I'd like there to be some purpose, and I love giving things away, obviously. And at the moment, I need to wait a little bit because my account from this channel is completely empty. So once I get a few more, I guess, payouts from ads and whatnot, then we'll go from there. Because I don't take payments for any of this stuff on YouTube, so I'm trying to stay honest. So I gotta wait. But yeah, I have Sunlu sent me some filament. They sent me their brand new PLA Meta. Beautiful color. And I asked for a few extra for giveaways. They sent them. 3D Max sent me some for giveaways. So I have a collection going that I plan to put to use. Okay, I just want this washer in there. This is crazy, man. I mean, I feel crazy here. Jeff, another 5? Seriously? Thank you so much. That's really, 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 really kind of you. Thank you. Guys, everyone that's getting these gifted subs, please take a second of your time and thank Jeff. 2 days in a row. That's just incredible. Thank you so much. Alright, we got it. You sent that gifted membership right there, and that thing cooperated and went right in. So, thank you, sir. Let's see who got them. We got Mika was gifted. Oh, we got my camera going wild again. Mika was gifted. Caleb was gifted. Cole, there we go. Cole, we got 2 more that are going to come through, I'm guessing. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, so it isn't telling me to screw this in yet, but you know, I'm just gonna put some tension on there. I love the length of the tools that they give. These Allen keys are slightly longer than what I had, and they're just nice. Alright, cool. So let me loosen this. They move. So our first tensioner is together. And now let's find the other bolt that we need. So we now need an M3 washer. Let's see where they put those. M3 washers, where y'all at? M5, M3 washers. Everything is labeled on this box, by the way. This box. These front idlers can be a pain. I ended up sitting on the edge of the table, stabilize the side. Yeah, they were a pain. I just spent this entire time doing it. But I just wanted to point out that this kit not only lists everything that's out there, or in it, but it also lists where they are, even in the bags. Like, there's the M3 washers right here. Oh, sorry, not in the shot. So you can see exactly where everything is. Super nice. Alright, this can go back here. Let's find those M3 washers. Here they are. So we need 1 for both sides, so I'll take out 2. So how does it work? If 2 more people come in here that aren't subbed, it'll give them or that aren't memberships, it'll give a membership. Do they have to be subscribers? It's so neat. I think that's just so cool. What a fun way to give. Yeah, the kit midlife is... I'm so impressed, honestly. I'm trying not to like boast about it too much, because I don't have experience with other kits. You got to keep that in mind. And I'll only find out truly how good this is once I have experience with other ones. But at the moment, this is fantastic. This is like... I know a lot of you guys have said that the Aquila was your first machine. You know how it comes almost as like a kit? You just put it all together, plug things in. You put all... like you have to actually assemble it mostly. At least the earlier model Aquilas. This is like that, but, you know, 10x. Maybe more than 10. But still, it's like that. Alright. We got our washers, and now we need M3 by 40. Where is that at? M320, M330. M340 should be here. In the bottom. They are. I'm going to try to make sure that I put all of these things back. So that the labeling that they worked hard to do still exists. Alright, so that went right in. Oh, forgot the washer. Let's put the washer in. Washer. I guess for this, that tool would be perfect, huh? Yeah, let's get it. Also, this is unrelated, but this thing is on sale right now on Amazon for quite a bit less than what it normally is. Like by a lot. I added a link just before the stream, so check it out. If you guys are interested in a nice tool, this thing has been really, really nice. This Hodo Tools. Like I mentioned before, it has these adjustable 3 strengths of where it stops once it feels resistance, both in screwing and unscrewing. It has a little flashlight. The only thing that I wish it had is it doesn't have all of the tips that you might need for 3D printing, like these 2 Allen keys I had to buy separately. I just use them from a different kit, but they're a standard size, like from like a drill. So they're very readily available everywhere, and you can use extensions, you can use the twist ones. Very nice. And it hurts your wrists if you didn't pay attention. Are we through? Yes, we're through. So how far does this go? Does it actually go all the way through into the other plastic? I guess it does, doesn't it? Oh, it does. Oh, okay. That's how it works. This way, this way. So the more you tighten it, the more that moves. So that's the direction of the tension. Does it go in both directions? It does. Very nice. So we will put it in that direction as far as it goes. And everything's spinning free. They are. Cool. There it is. Our first piece is complete for the Fysetc Voron Trident 300 in our transparent. You know what I just realized? I don't have a link to this filament. I didn't post the link, so I'll do that at the end of the stream. By the end of this build series, you'll have sold me on a Voron over a Prusa or bamboo. Cole, like I said, it depends on what you're about. Like, look what I'm doing. Like, I could have just opened the box, and I could have been printing on the bamboo. You know what I mean? So, also, another thing to note is I just heard today through the Next Layer podcast, I think it is, or the Next Layer interviews with. They mentioned that Bamboo Lab now has an affiliate program. So just keep that in mind as you hear more and more people boast about the machine. Just keep that in the back of your head that now there's affiliate links with it. I know it's a really good machine, obviously. I recommend it all the time, but just keep that in mind. Poly Printer, that's the brand. Poly Printer. Not cheap stuff, but super high quality. At least in terms of ABS film that goes. I just ordered a Hodo using your link. Oh, awesome, Bob. Thanks for the recommendation. Absolutely. I always get recommended different brands. Like, for example, like buying something really expensive like DeWalt, which I would love to own, but it's really expensive. And this is not cheap either. But once you get this thing out, the weight of it, you'll be like, oh, okay, this is cool. And it charges via USB-C. So this isn't, like DeWalt is like geared towards someone that does commercial work. This is a home tool, Hodo, like home tools. This makes a little bit more sense for me personally, and I just like it. All right, cool. First piece. Super excited. Let's see what the directions say. We're going right into the second one. Okay, so if I remember this correctly, we're doing from the bottom. And this is the piece that had the problem, so we'll see how that works. Learn a lot when you do kits. Yes, you do. You get you really know. And when something goes wrong, you have a significantly better idea because you likely had a hand in doing it. Alright, we'll go from the bottom. Washer. Bearing. Where's the other bearing? I either put it back by accident or dropped it on the floor, which I'll find later. Alright, let's go like that. Let's goes on top. No one told me what's on your printers at home while you guys are watching this. No one's printing anything tonight? That's bonkers. Also, I'm not at the moment either. But I also tried to schedule these things without prints going because, you know, microphones. Alright, then the other piece would go on top like this. Let's see how this is going to function with this piece not being together. I'm thinking I am going to put a dab of super glue on this. Because it needs to stay together. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's get... I have some over here. By the way, I do plan on doing several RC related builds. I have another RC channel that I'm not necessarily actively trying to grow it, but it would be nice to, I guess, move some of my stuff there, which I have been working on doing, some of my RC related stuff. But I do plan on doing the plane build that's sponsored by 3D Max. That's still happening. And I have another drone build to do. Has a bunch of TPU printed parts. And then I'm going to do one where I make the frame, print TPU, and build the whole thing. So it'll all be mixed between the two channels, but ultimately it'll all end up on the RC channel. If you guys are interested in that type of content, that's where it will be going. I guess this dried out over time. You know what? I have some drill bits right over here. Let's take an M2 drill bit. I live in Colorado, but in North Carolina. I live in Colorado, but in North Carolina, butt printer printing 24 side skirts. Oh, okay. In North Carolina, you have things printing, but you are in Colorado? Let's see, can we... Is that good? Did I get this unclogged? Yes, okay. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's get this out. So, I have some CA and some, what's this stuff called actually? AC200, but what is it? It's the stuff that instantly hardens this stuff. But what I want to do is, I'm going to join these two together. Let's put it all on this piece. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, don't drop it. And don't glue it to your hand. Right? Alright, let me just hold it. Make sure it's super straight. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to spray this, but I'll do it anyway. There we go. Let that sit for a minute. God, that stuff stinks. Stinky, stinky, stinky stuff. CA glue kicker. Insta-set. Something like that. Insta-set. Something along those lines. Here's a sneak peek at the quad project. This is the start of the freshman. It's a 5-inch freestyle quad. It's currently analog, using all what's the B? Something B components. Speedy B for pretty much everything in terms of electronics. But this will be on 6S. There's a nice little carbon piece on top there. And then I grabbed an air unit, O3 air unit, that I was going to throw in here, but I think I'm going to do another project with that. So that project sits on top of the other many projects. What are Gundam stands? I have no idea. I know those words separately. All right, now it's this one's turn. So let's put that here. This will go into this little slot. And then I'm going to pull this out. Yeah, edge of the table. Let's try edge of the table. Okay. That worked so far. And down we go. Where are we? Can't see. Okay. Try to guide it. Okay, we got one washer. A bearing. Alright, and where's the last washer? Flip. I missed the last washer. Let's get that in there. Down some. And did we get it? We got it. That one was so much easier. Isn't that always the case? Alright, there we go. Got that in. So the glued one worked best, huh? And how tight should these be, by the way? Like they're just like they're not supposed to be tight, right? Because this is a tensioner. Gundams are model kits based off a TV show in Japan, right? It's like an anime robot based. Gundams are like these what do you call it? Not avatar, that's not the right word. They're like these giant suits that you kind of get into, right? Unless Gundams are they're like standalone bots that you communicate with in some way. I don't know. I've never really watched any of those. I print stands so you can hang them on the wall. Oh, okay. Oh, now I see it. I somehow missed all of that, by the way. My bad, guys. I'm printing Gundam stands for my brother. There we go. All of that makes sense now. Cool. What's that one game? It was like almost like third person, where you have a Gundam, but you communicate with it, and you're not always in it. And it was a really cool story. I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's been a few years now, I guess, since I played that game, but it was really cool. I never played it online. I played the single player campaign. But if you're into Gundam at all, I'm assuming you know what this game is. If you tell me the name, I'll remember it right away. Titanfall, yes. So I think Pacific Rim is a movie. Titanfall. So I think it was Titanfall 2. Maybe it was the original Titanfall. Now that I remember that, now that you reminded me of the title, that was cool. I remember the story, and it was just really fun to play. All right, so this one is nice. Slides real smooth. Let me check if I over tighten this one or not. No, this one's good too. In fact, this one's loose, it looks like. Okay, that's probably good. Alright, and now we need this bolt. That game died so fast, sadly. Yeah, it did. Because I didn't remember the name even. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. Diablo 4 is going to come out real soon. Played the betas. Huge fan of Diablo in general. Diablo 2 is my favorite. But I didn't really mind Diablo 3 like the rest of the internet. I played it a lot, especially when it first came out, and I kind of got out of it a bit. But D4 is definitely revitalizing my love for the genre. I have a lot of D2 stuff printed in the background, and I pre-ordered the game, so I will definitely be playing it when it's out. Awesome, cool. What crazy engineering for this simple of a piece? Everything is like that on a Voron. I don't want to say it's over-engineered because it's the best kind of stuff, but all right, 2 pieces down. An hour in. We're an hour in. We got 2 small pieces done, and we have bigger, more pieces to go. Not good. All right, so it looks like I skipped ahead on that one. That's okay. All right, so here we go. Check your work. Compare some parts. The graphics shown here. Yeah, let's check it. Yep, that's correct. That's correct. Huh? What is the camera set to focus on? Let's see. It's not doing a very good job. All right, let's take autofocus off. I'll manually focus on close like this so you can see what I'm working on. There we go. All right, here we go. I love that I could see like beyond the layer. Like this almost looks like some kind of raw carbon fiber or something. Like you could see beyond the walls of the print. Cool. Okay. Exciting. Exciting. I'm following the dev talks, and they finally just released their plans for heavy monetization. For what? Which game? AB drives easier. Oh, is it? Good. Diablo 4, really? You know, I follow it like crazy. There was actually some... by the way, if you like the lore at all, the main Diablo channel on YouTube just dropped these 2, like a chapter 1 and chapter 2 of the story of Diablo 4. And I watched it a few times, once like listening to it and playing in the background didn't do it for me. But when I sat down and listened to it, if you like the lore, oh man, I love it so much. Like I'm gonna play I'm gonna play through the game first, and then mess with the characters. I just, you know, after being involved in this game for so long, more of my life than not, it's just gonna be super cool to play the game, if that makes sense, and not just grind. I'm obviously over all these years, more over and over grinding. All right. Moving on, let's go. Next pieces are these 2. It looks like we are specifically dealing with this one. The one we originally put the heat set insert into. So we need M530, 2 of them. Okay, 1, 2. Whoa. Wow, that's quite the stack. Okay. So, going this way. I know this is backwards on your screen. I guess it would be this way, but it's straight for me. So we're going into, can't be that one, up here and up here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set this down on the table. I know it's gonna be a little out of focus for a second, but forgive me. All right, how many bearings do we need? We need 6 bearings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our little first bearing set out of here. Should have brought a trash bag. My trash can's completely full. How many washers? I should have guessed. 6 washers. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, got that. Easy assembly. We recommend to assemble A and B drives upside down. Okay. So let's do this one first. So we got washer, bearing, bearing, washer, and these not nuts. These bolts are obviously thinner, even though they're both M5s. I guess that one has some more. These have like more anodizing on them, or something. I just realized that this thing's blocking that. These, they must have some extra anodizing on them. All right, then we have one lower. Bam. Bam. This is like Legos. Washer. Another washer. Bearing. Bearing. Washer. And then the lid. As far as I understand, I think this threads in to the plastic. Should click together because the printed parts have parts that go together. And let's see. Yep, that threads right in the plastic. And look at that, nice and flat. What, they think they know what they're doing? What is this? Nathan. Yep, I'm just building a bamboo clone from scratch. No big deal. Drop your affiliate link. drop your aff link, man. Yes. I really like the raw look of this plastic. It's cool. All right, that was easier. That was definitely easier. Okay, and this will be held there, and this will be held there. Cool. What's next? Nathan, how's that printer that you recently built? That little guy. I don't think you did a video on it yet, right? 'Cause obviously you've been busy with the other machines, but how's that running? I know you finished the build. I'm eager to hear about it. Okay. Hard to not hold that in amazement for 15 minutes. Nobody rat rig. Need to square the frame. Yeah, I did that last night with this contraption. It's nice when it's square. It sits so flat, feels sturdy right away, builds confidence. All right, oh, I set it aside too soon. We need to put it together with a motor. All right, so this says pay attention to the orientation of the cable exit. The wires from the motors will be pointing away from each other once fully assembled. All right, so we get to use this little cool 3D printed piece. And we need to get ourselves a gear. Apply thread locker. I'm going to use magic instead. And then we'll complain about it later when it doesn't work. At least you'll know that'll be completely my fault when it happens. Alright, let's do that one. This one's something different. Let's take out another one for the second motor. Alright. Bam. Loosen, loosen. Alright, so where's the flat piece? Also, it looks like, well, I guess it doesn't matter. The orientation doesn't quite matter yet. But let me show you how they want me to do this. I'm just going to tighten this just a little bit so that it sits flat but still slides. There we go, like that. And this one is A. So we find the letter A, which is this guy. It sits flat like this. It looks like we need to move this guy upward. Like that. That is a cool little alignment tool. So simple and slick. Let's get this one a little tightened before I tighten it for real. Are they 0.9? 1.8. They are 1.8 stepper motors. As you can see, everything in this kit is branded by them. Like, everything has their own brand on it, except for the power supplies. Those are Meanwell power supplies, which is obviously a good thing. And that was a huge surprise, honestly, that they have their own everything. I honestly thought this was going to be just a kit with, you know, with just parts from various manufacturers. Alright, I don't want to over tighten, but no thread locker, so it is what it is. You guys, if you're building this, use thread locker. Don't be like me. Do as I say and not as I do, right? That's how they say it. Alright, so this is where the orientation matters. So if it's this way, the plug is going to go towards that side, to my right, this way. We need M330s again. Let's look at our little box here. M330, M330, M330 is where? They are under, that's 40s. We need M330. Where are the M330s hiding? Oh, they're under here, under this. Look how oily this is. At least I know these aren't rusted. Alright, here they are. There's 23 of them, apparently. So there's 3. Let's take them. Oh, yeah. Slick. I'm lubed up. That's why I brought that rag over here. Alright, so I'm going to set this on top. This is pointed to the right. That fits right on there. So nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The torque of this tool is just ridiculous. It's just crazy, and that's on 1. On 3, it literally falls out of your hand if you're not grabbing it correctly. It will definitely let you know that your grip strength is weak. Alright, so I'm going to tighten this down pretty good. But not too tight because, you know, 3D printed plastic. Everything's smooth. Super smooth. This is facing the correct way. It is. This aligns with the pulley. Yep. I'm just checking everything here, as you can see inside. I want those 2 to align, this and this guy and this guy. They do. These spin nice and free. Oh yeah. Alright. Moving right along. Compare your sum of parts. Yep, pay attention to the pulley orientation and alignment of the bearing stack-ups. Those bearing stack-ups. Alright, B drive. Let's go for the B drive. Alright, which one we doing? This one. This one. M530 again. That's these 2. They get dropped in where? This way and this way. Yep. Alright, flip. Also, my hands. My hands are greased. Greased up. Oh, yeah. All right, so 6 bearings. Let's get the other bearings out. All right, 6, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need washers. 6 washers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You guys hearing this lovely music? Alright, bearing, 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 bearing. Washer, washer, another washer. Bearing, bearing, another washer. It's fantastic. Alright. This is going to cover it. Do not over tighten, it says. Okay. No worries. Click, click. Man, that feeling of the 2 plastic pieces clicking together is very nice. Okay. Don't over tighten, don't over tighten, don't over tighten. Super smooth, yes. This one bearing has a little bit of a flat spot on it, but that probably won't play a role whatsoever. But it does. On the lip. Okay. Pulley time. Which way will this be facing? Towards me. Okay. And motor will be out this way. Alright, and the pulley is going to be facing downwards. Okay. Let's face the flat spot towards me. Pulley on. And tighten it so that it sits on the flat spot. But I can still slide it. There we go. Okay. And this one is the B drive, right? So I'm guessing it's going to be the B. Yep. From this side, okay. Such a cool little tool. What a great idea. So simple, elegant. Very well done. I'm just making sure it's right in the middle. It is. And tighten. Spin. Still good. And tighten. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. That's good to go. All right. So facing inward like this. And we're going to need those M3s. M330s. M330s are hiding underneath the greasy ones. 3 of them. Okay. These just dropped it right in there this time. Patrick, you made it. How are you? We're over here building cool parts. Hey, hey, hey. Matthew McConaughey. What a character. Also, actually, he didn't say hey hey. That's like that's another guy. What does McConaughey say? All right, all right, all right. Keep on and just make us want one too. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted one. Um, I want one. Definitely wouldn't fault you or blame you for that one. All right, let me double check. So, according to that picture, if I put it the same direction as you guys see it, that would be like this. Plug right here. Logo, logo, yes. My wife will blame me too. Yeah. I'll talk to her for you. I got you. Let's see. How's the alignment there on the gears? Inside, looking good, right? Cool. I think this stuff's done. Let's see what's next. Oh, look at that little tidbit. The first Voron printer was released to the public on March 10th, 2016. I should have done this build on March 10th. I didn't know. All right, now we're on to the actual y-axis itself. So here's the overview of what we're going to do. This is facing the back. It is. And it looks like we are looking at the right side. All right, let me move these things back to where they go. Let me get the camera right. We'll see how these M5 by 40s play a role. If anyone knows what these are specifically for, so I know for the future, that way I can like prepare for it. That would be cool. All right, let me get you guys a view of this build area. I think we're gonna have to lose the instructions potentially. Or you know what? Let's move the chat. And I'll put this here just so that we have, so that you have a reference to where I'm at. Right? How about that? And then that way you can still see what's happening here. All right. So I need to be on the right side, which is this. I'm gonna put it towards me. Is this too close? Should I go wider? How's that? Or do you guys want close? I guess when I'm putting things together, I'll make them closer. So we have M5 T-nuts. Oh, okay, so they're going to be in different spots. All right, so I have to pay attention to them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 M5 nuts and 1 M3 nut. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, and 1 M3 nut. Let me do those first so I don't mess it up. M5s, and how do these go in? Do you just put them in on an angle and they kind of just go in there? Let's see. I got 2.4, shows up Monday. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's so satisfying. Did you guys hear that? Let me show you. This is worth it. So with these T-nuts, each one has a spring-loaded ball bearing in there. And when you go to drop it in, when you click it in there, it pops up and it's on there. How cool is that? Like, that's so extra. That's so cool. Keep an eye on our orientation. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I did notice. So we have the M5 in there facing that way. And then the M3 is facing the same direction to the right next to it. Great. Let me double check again. Yep. M3 is looking that way. So cool. Okay, and then the rest are all M5s. These two are facing towards the right. One of the other really nice things is I can do all this with my sausage fingers, which is, that's great. It's still sausage finger friendly. All right. Click. Click. The satisfaction is real. I'm gonna buy these if I ever need T-nuts. This makes it so much easier. All right, so these are pointed to the left. These are pointed to the right. They are in. Let's go. By the way, Jeff, I appreciate the pro tips. All right, now we are going on the opposite side. We will prepare the frame. All right, looks like, are there any M3s on this one? No. Why? Why? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let me double check. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, M3 T-nut, and it does look smaller. And these are all M5s. They are. And here, they're just all M5s. Okay. And the orientation is the same. These go on the left, these go on the right. Okay. Click. I made a mistake being excited on orientation. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the warning. And the excitement is very legitimate. That's actually a fun exercise. How would you remove one out of here if you were to put it in and everything's bolted together? Can you? Can you do it with just a tool? I guess that's the downside, huh? Can I do it with tweezers? Okay, you just pull it to the side and it pops out. Okay, so you can get them out. It's just kind of a pain. But, you know, once again, this is a tiny little thing that's an extra step that they paid attention to, and they very easily could have saved money by not putting these in the kits and just putting regular old T-nuts in there. So, that's cool. I appreciate it. All right, we did that. LDO extrusions are very tight with them. I believe that. All right, now we're rotating it back to normal. This way. Or you know what I can do? I can rotate it this way so that we can, yeah, so we can see it closer together. All right, which one do I need here? Is it this one? Yes. Okay, it's this one, and we need M5 by 10. Okay, there are 60 of them. I just need 4. perfect. They are also, what this stuff called on bolts, on steel bolts. English is so hard, guys. It's the hardest language ever. How are you supposed to get this over? You're supposed to just flex it? Really? Ooh, I'm kind of scared. How are you supposed to get that on there? You legitimately just push? Hold on. Slightly loosen M5 bolt. Oh, and I glued the one. Oh boy. Oh boy. My genius level is through the roof. Should have glued it now. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're gonna YOLO it, and if it doesn't work, well, it's just me to blame. Okay, I do have to rotate this towards me. Sorry, y'all. I definitely want to build it correctly. I mean, it's ABS. It's gonna have some flex to it. There we go. Okay. Alright. That was okay. Phew! I loosened M5, got one side, then flexed carefully. Yeah. That's kind of weird. I guess how else would you do it? You can't do it on, you can't assemble it on there. Maybe you could. I would like put the bottom one on. Nah, they probably did it correctly. Alright, so this is also going to be interesting. I have to make sure these are somewhat aligned. Can I even get in there with my head? Uh-huh. Okay. Slide these this way. I'm basically putting my Allen key in each one and then sliding this into position so that they're going to be exactly where I need them, like that. And now I should just be able to do this. Yep, it's going in nice and smooth. You can slide part and start screw and slide final spot. Yeah, true, you can. This worked though. Worked well. And it's already like in its spot. All right. We are cooking with gas, as the old timers say. When do I become an old timer? 60s, 70s? Yay, we have one piece on the frame. Yeah. All right. It's real. It's real, people. Yay, we have a singular piece. All right. I'm guessing we're going to do this side next. And this side being the non-glued one, right? Yep, should pop on there real easy. And we're going inside the frame. Also, let me make sure I'm on the right section. Yep. There we go. Push back. Tighten. Oh yeah. Very nice. Did I overdo it? I did. Cool. Okay. And now let's do the sliding action with the T-nuts. Okay, one more. There we go. Nice and easy. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So I think what I will do for the channel, and maybe to entice a bit more people to come to the lives, because my time, like I said, this is my full-time job, so I can't just do this during the day, for example. So it has to be these like late, kind of late nights. But what I want to do is I'm going to do a video, I think, on the progress so far and post it on the main channel, because there's a different group of people that watch the videos, obviously, than the lives. And there are a bunch of people that rewatch the lives later because not everyone can catch them. But I'm thinking if I make like a little video that explains so far everything I did, maybe that'll be something that people like. What we got going on? We got, yeah, Mississippi and Hero in the Discord. Come join me on the live as I put together the Voron. Wink, wink. There we go. Discord people, jump in here. You can bicker about whatever you're bickering about on there here. Also, for those few of you that are in here, please, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button. I have been told I'm supposed to ask for it. The important ones are here, 100%. 100%. I mean, look at the feed right now. The 2 names. I would say you guys are the real MVPs here. Jeff is literally building a community here. Single-handedly. You know, whenever I watch a live build that someone's working on, whether it's Modbot or Nero or whoever it might be, even when 3D Printing Nerd does his lives, I'm usually like either working or I'm doing some other thing, and I have it like playing in the background. So it's usually good for conversations, and if whatever the topic is, maybe if they run into an issue, hopefully I won't, like that type of scenario, you know? So, I get it. As much as I'd like to have full engagement with the chat, I understand why people watch lives. It's not necessarily just the chat. It's kind of just playing in the background. Alright. 2 pieces on the Voron. Winning. We're winning. Alright, looks like now we're putting on the motors. Where is the photo with the orientation? I would have thought that was everywhere. It looks like I see the back. It's obviously going to be back here. There's no other way. And which one are we looking at? We're looking at this guy. And I guess I have to loosen this as well. Let's try without it first. Oh yeah, I can kind of shimmy it all on. Boom. Oh yeah, and it slides. So cool. Oh yeah, I like this song a lot, actually. Can you guys hear the song? It's a cool beat. My Trident is a workhorse. Built 2 switch wires, Trident 2.4 and Micron showing up on Monday. Wow, all of it. And have legacy frame to build next. Will be 2.2 and salad fork. Wow, on all the Vorons. Have fun building these. They're super fun machines. Super fun. Music is barely audible. It's loud on my side. Going to 25%. Cranking. Let me know if that's too loud. Alright, M5 by 10s again? Yep. I imagine it is about what my buddy is getting ready to hear this weekend in Vegas. Went out some EDC stuff festival. Yeah, that's all I've listened to since... Well, not all I've listened to. I listened to a bunch of stuff, but mostly EDM. Just something I've been into for a very, very long time. I think in high school things changed a little bit. But my first cassette tape was The Prodigy, Fat of the Land. But yeah, in high school I got into like the new metal stuff, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, Korn, Deftones, POD, so on and so forth. But then as I got just a hair older, I got right back into EDM, especially when I started enjoying audio equipment. And I guess could afford some. Yeah, I mean metal. Yeah, my buddy, business partner, friend since 7 years old. He listens to some heavy stuff. So I hear literally every day. We work together. So business partners. Lived with him before. So yeah, metal's cool. I was into some metal. Let's see, what would be my favorite at the moment? Memory and Names. Falling in Reverse is probably my current favorite to listen to, like music that has words. The more modern stuff, some of their older stuff's like the more punk stuff's okay. I definitely like their more modern stuff. Especially their most recent track. That thing is crazy. I'm trying not to like over tighten. I Prevail is cool, yep. Yep. What's another one that's similar to Falling in Reverse? Bring Me the Horizon has some interesting stuff. I guess both the bands that I'm naming here have some like EDM influence in it, and then it kind of brings me back to some parts of Korn, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, that type of thing. Some of the late Linkin Park stuff that they're bringing back from Meteora is amazing. You know, huge loss for Linkin Park there. A Day to Remember sounds very familiar. You know, my memory's broken, so maybe. There's a local band from here called Another Day Dawns. They're on tour with Breaking Benjamin. It's another classic there right now, and they're starting to blow up. Oh, cool. Seven Dust. Yeah. Familiar. Alright, this is moving right along so far. Let's see if I can get this side on as easy as the other one. Okay, yeah, so you can kind of... Oh, heard a little cracky crack. You can kind of shimmy it on down over there. Oh, this one almost aligns perfectly. Scooch, scooch. What about down here? Oh, here's the M3. Yeah, I can't even get this Allen key in there. I wonder why. What's the point of the M3 down here? There's got to be some other reason. Besides just messing with us, right? There's got to be some other reason. Oh, you know the first concert was that I went to? Trust Company. Remember them? That was my first concert. I think we were in middle school, and oh no, we were we were like freshmen in high school, and it was at a college. And like our parents dropped us off because my birthday is January 1st, so I was the first person to have a car when I was 16. So it had to have been right before that. The end stop bumper goes there. Oh, on an M3 Bolt. Downfall, yeah. Yep. All right, let's see how they... Oh, I see. It's not... Okay, that makes sense. Do I have this? Do I have this? If you're using Hall Effect end stop board, remove the highlighted part. Replace with a magnet. I don't know what end stop I have. That's actually important. Let me finish putting this up. But I don't know which end stop I have. I'll have to look in a second. Jeff, do you know by chance? As far as EDM stuff goes, I know it's not for everybody, but there's this chick named Rez, R-E-Z-Z. Some really, really cool tracks. I obviously can't play them on YouTube. But it's really cool. It's like dark and slow, and not like dubstep in your face, wub sounds. It's cool. Although I miss my like Bass Nectar and the festivals and all that jazz that I used to go to nonstop. I've seen so many EDM related producers and DJ sets. Nero, Skrillex, obviously. But Rez right now, and a Delta Heavy, that's another one that I really enjoy. It's more of a drum and bass, though. I don't buy easy to change if you have to. One screw to pull it off. Oh, okay. I don't, but not buy. I do remember that part, but I don't know what I have. Sorry for that noise. It's probably very loud. Nope. Not that. Wonder how I missed that part when I was looking for for taking everything out to have it prepped. It is totally possible that I don't have it printed. Nope, I have it. It's right here. Alright, so this is the part. And And that's the part I would have to take off to put a magnet in. Okay. It's either normal switch style or Hall effect. I think I saw normal switches in there when I was taking everything out, from what I remember. So it's easy to tell when you look at the end stop board. Okay. Is the end stop board the one that has 2 end stops on it? Is that what it is on this one? Also, the black looks cool. Did I tighten that? I was in like autopilot mode. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Alright, and then we go to the bottom, which is this. So we need an M516, which is this guy. And then an M312, which is this guy. Or gal. X, Y, and stops on one board. Oh yeah, okay. That's a memorable piece. Let me see if I can spot that. I think it's this. Yeah, because I remember this board. Just regular switches, right? This is the piece. It's a little flute. I thought they were going to be like linear red switches. They're not. They're I don't think they're linear. They're kind of tactile. But very light actuation. Yep, don't have to put mag in. Okay, cool. Jeff, I gotta say, it's very nice having someone in the chat that has experience building it, because then I can ask these questions and not just guess and redo it all. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Alright, so this one goes in the big one. This one goes in the little one. And I think tonight, if I don't fall asleep standing up, I will start the prints for the for all the electronics, just so I have them. I just finished mine Sunday and have 30-ish hours on already. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I would love to bounce some ideas on the order of events on getting it up and running. I have some in my head, which I've done on the Fysetc X Plus as practice, and you know, I got that running mostly not from scratch, but this won't be from totally scratch either. But just once that machine was calibrated, it behaved so much better. And you know, I see people using them online. And I'm guessing they haven't really calibrated the rest of it. They're just printing with it how it is, how it came, which is fine. But after going through everything, doing E-steps, the rotations, then it was really nice. And I have almost 300 hours on the Fysetc, even with it sitting idle here and there. 14 hours being the longest print so far. Nice. Yeah, that's a good size print. Cool. I think that is on. And now we have 4 parts on the Voron. My Fysetc Smart. I calibrated it and print the Trident. Yep. That's good. Yeah, I kind of want to take the Smart 3 out and use it, but at the same time, I think it's worth waiting for the fixes to come, whatever they might be. Maybe there aren't any for that machine, I don't know. But I feel like it's worth it. I want to give them the best chance at success, honestly. I just really like it when a company stands by their stuff like that. And obviously, majority of these big companies are doing that. But I know plenty of companies that never even replied to me, you know. So it's just, I like that. It's like a mutual respect type of scenario. All right, what's next? What's next? Also, what's this little heart right here for? Oh, because it's like a link. Along with switch wire for skirts. We're a little big on the Smart 3. I just ordered firmware on it. I just updated firmware on it. And then printing great. Yep. Yep. Alright, rear brace. Heart accent color. Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, I'm just gonna... Thanks, Jeff and Bob. No accents here. We're going darkness. Also, has anyone put like that mirror film on the panels? I think that could be kind of fun. Like have like a mirror on the panels until an LED light is on the inside, and then the mirror effect goes away. That could be fun. That is a lot of T-nuts. D extrusion, and that's the one that's ever so gently longer than the other one. I have the extrusions over here, and that would be this one. This is the D extrusion. Insert the T-nuts as shown in the highlight. Okay. I will. Do you guys sell I have OCD? I saw the Futurama Slurm one. The Futurama, like a themed one. At the Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival. A Voron booth with film. Oh yeah? Okay, cool. So it exists. See? I'm not very original. Alright, so these are all M5 T-nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let me make sure I do the orientation correct. So these are facing out. Looks like they're like by their design language. Whichever side these are on, they face that way. Makes it really easy. Okay. And then same with these, right? Flip. Oh, those two middle ones are going to be those back pieces. It's going to be these. The corners. Is Slurm the vehicle, the ship thing from Futurama? I don't remember. Never got too deep into that show. I liked it, but I never got really too deep into it. Alright, the drink. Ah, okay. Rick and Morty is the new Futurama. Which, the Pickle Rick episode, obviously I had to see it because people were talking about Pickle Rick so much. It was so popular at one point. I had to watch that episode, and it was laugh out loud hilarious. Alright, we got that done. Oh, we're sliding this bad boy in. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'll try to do it facing you guys. Bring you along for the ride. What time we got? 11:30. Man, Why is it so late? Alright. Here we go. Let's see if I can do it in this direction. Alright, so it'll go this way. So I kind of have to fight it in there, huh? Do it a little bit further to the back. Hold together, ABS. What about this way? Yeah. Okay, and then rotate into place. Luckily, I have to do that just once. This is a crazy concept. Hold together plastic. Yeah, we got it. Wow. That's not nerve-wracking at all. Let's get that as centered as I can. But you know what? It popped right in there. Let's get these aligned. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Two more. Alright, that one's already good. And this one's already good. Wow. Wow. Oh no, don't tell him that. It's upside down. What? What's upside down? Come on, man. Hey. You totally got me. I was legit worried. I'm like, no way. No way I did that. Because that is a thing that I would do. Hilarious. Just kidding. Alright. Did that. 5. M5 by 10. We need 8 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Futurama is a treasure. Facts. And they're rebooting it. Really? With original cast. That's cool. I didn't know that. I mean, Futurama was... They said the same thing about Futurama and Simpsons, right? Futurama's like Simpsons for a slightly newer generation type of deal. And then Rick and Morty was the next one for the next gen. Maybe the purists are gonna rebel against my channel now. But it's been said. Yes. You know, I was wondering why I didn't do this earlier. Like, I probably should have built one of these years ago. But I guess I like to play games on hard mode. Oh, you grew up with Simpsons? Bender, yeah. He's the character. They did a great job with Bender. Let's see. Is this from... Oh, just this is my contact from Fysetc. I mentioned to them that I couldn't find the chains, like I mentioned at the beginning of the beginning of the stream. I I couldn't find the chains, but I unboxed them, and or they were in there. They were in the box. So I messaged them like, hey, I don't see the chains anywhere, but I found them, and they're just checking in, saying, let me know if I need anything. So nice. The fact that everyone, some of these companies respond that fast, I will definitely always have their back if they have my back. Non-paid. I grew up with a black and white TV. I don't think we had black and white TVs. I'm 87. So, I had color. However, I did miss a giant chunk of, not childhood, but my family moved to the United States from Uzbekistan. I had to get a surgery on my back. Actually, you can see the scar from one of them. And I had to learn English when I went to 3rd grade. So 3rd and 4th grade, that whole time frame, I didn't know any English. I had to learn it. Moved here without a single word. So I missed that whole time frame. Everyone was playing games, running around, doing stuff. I had to just learn how to speak it. 87, good lord. Hey. G.I. Joe, He-Man, Transformers, classics. Very nice. Rabbit ears. Hey, Papa. Well, I don't know. You wore the remote control quite literally. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I think even in Uzbekistan, we had color. I mean, I was too little to remember. But yeah, I definitely remember having a color TV. My sister and I had to share a little room in like a condo on the 8th floor, and I remember one of the only times we were getting along. It was at nighttime. We were supposed to be in bed, but we were watching TV. And I remember my dad came in. He's like, "Turn that TV off." And we're like, "Haha, we're gonna turn the volume up all the way as a funny joke." Next thing I know, he kicks in the door with an axe, and he pulled the cable, bam, right on the floor, chopped the cable. Belts, slippers. I come from a time in Uzbekistan where teachers could hit you. They would hit your hands with rulers. Almost like I hear people that went to like Catholic school here back in the day would do that. Where you would misbehave at school and the teachers would beat you up and then you'd come home and then your parents would. Ballistic 84. There you go. Someone in my age group. All right. I think okay, right, this piece. But everything's coming together real nice. Very exciting. I know I haven't even touched the surface. That's how to do it. 92. Cole, you're the youngest one in the chat right now. That's good. Don't let them hate on you. I was married for 5 years in 84. Hey, not hating. You're wiser. You're wiser than me. And I respect my elders. Unlike these new youngsters. Right? Alright. Let's see how this is going to work. How do I align this? How do I know this is even? Oh, I guess I'll put also, let's see. Don't I need to put T-nuts? Oh, here we go. M5 T-nuts. These are facing upward. Ah. Ah. How many times am I going to do that before I put an Allen key in there? The answer is 2. '57. That's not that old. My dad is he was 51, 50, 51. I don't remember off the top of my head. 51, I think. My father. He's having all kinds of knee problems, that old man. The knees, they just start to give out. Not looking forward to that. I have enough health-related issues already. Leave my knees alone. Alright, let's see. So, got that in there. 5 and 5. Yeah. You're probably right. I feel like I have slightly different interests than some people in my age group, at least. I guess everyone, it was really heavily focused on family. Not that I'm not, but I feel like not too many people I know have strong hobbies, and I'm definitely a hobbyist. A lot more people that I'm friends with and family with, that are in my age, at least, they're a lot more social than I am. I don't necessarily want to be surrounded by people all the time, like a lot of my family and friends. I surround myself with machines. And if I could ever afford it, cars. Well, I would. This is really cool. Almost there. Did I align this one at all? No. Okay. I gotta rotate it. There we go. Okay. So I do have a very small gap on top of this. I'm guessing that I'm just going to kind of push it down and up as much as I can before I tighten it. That's cool. To restore pre-war cars. That's neat. Patrick is a car guy. He can speak on it a bit. I'm going to loosen that for a sec until I get both these in there. All right, so what are you working on? What are you working on in the shop, Patrick? Oh, you know what? While I hear that, let me send Lou a photo. Let's see. Oh, let's do it this way so you guys can be in the background. Undo. Oh, my hand is going to be in it. I mean, I'm in the... Hello. Hello, picture in picture. Wait. Oh, there we go. Nova, nice. Oh, yeah. Third live stream tonight. Going well. You know, okay, this part. Jeff, question for you. I have a very small gap. Hold on. As you can see here, there's a pretty small gap. Should I be pushing this down and then clamping, or leaving that gap? The extrusion between A and B drives it offset inward. The upright extrusion extends past it towards the back of the printer. Okay. Does it say anything else? Just positioning. It is. Yeah, it's 90. It's all good. Oh, okay. So just leave it and tighten it. Okay, that's good. See, this is why. Very good advice. All right, so I'll push them together. So yeah, let's do up first. I think my cat must have knocked something down upstairs. I just heard like a crash. Let's wait for the wife's text. 77 Gia. What power plant the Gia? Is it stock? Like a restoration? Also, by Gia, I'm assuming you're saying Carmen Gia, Volkswagen. Oh, Mustang. My bad. My B. Mustangs. My buddy has a GT 350R. A few years old, like just a couple, like 4 years old or something like that. What a crazy car. The sound is just incredible. And what's funny is he just bought a Tesla Model 3 Performance, and he says that thing is just insane in comparison even to the 350R. Or not, he doesn't have the R, sorry, he just has the GT350. But he says, sorry, camera. But he says that the Tesla Model 3 Performance is insane. And I rode with him one time, and I can confirm that it was indeed insane. Alright, so the next is the Y-axis, and what time we got? Alright, 15 or so more minutes. Tesla has no soul. I mean, you know, it is still American, built in America, for America, by America. I know a lot of people don't like Mr. Musk himself, but That car is an absolute game changer in every way, shape, or form for the entire industry, if not even just the world and manufacturing. There's just so much. You got, like kind of like a respect where respect is due type deal. But I get it. You're like a car guy that builds car guys. You're always gonna have that view on it. I respect it. It's cool. I'm not trying to convert you or anything like that. But in terms of like getting into a vehicle, pressing that gas pedal down, pressing the accelerator, and going forward, that car is insane. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I respect it too. I don't know if I can't afford one in any way, shape, or form, but maybe I would if I could, I guess. But I think if I had the money to buy any car at the moment outside of my Outback at the moment, I would get a Mark IV GTI. Here, since a bunch of car guys are in here, let me go to my old life photos. This is my high school car. Mark IV GTI. Oh, I guess I can do it this way. Mark IV GTI with every possible bolt-on you could imagine. Can't see it here, but there's a 3-inch side exit exhaust with just nothing. There's just straight tubing with a few turns. Had a K04 turbo from a TT at the time, Audi TT. Literally every single possible thing you could do to that car, I did. So much fun. And my high school time, like every other kid they were all into muscle cars. The majority of people in my high school were into muscle cars. And whenever you go to any kind of car meet or any of those like race places we used to go to back when people did that, there was a lot of Fox bodies. That was probably the most popular Mustang. Put a pic of my Trident on your YouTube member Discord. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. Afterwards. But yeah, I'd love to see any of those. Also, don't forget, Jeff, to post in the builds section that I just put up. It's really nice to see everyone's stuff that they're working on. Your mom has a Mark IV? Yeah. First of all, the TDIs are cool. You could do a lot to them, and they're torque monsters. They're not necessarily fast, but you can have a lot of fun with those turbo diesels, and they're really efficient actually. Yeah, you just got to find a clean Mark IV. If that's your mom's car, it might be pretty clean, but it's hard. One of my neighbors, I haven't met him yet, but someone moved down the street, has a silver 337. I don't know if you remember those, but it's a silver only GTI with a really specific set of BBS wheels and interior. Kind of like the 20th anniversary Mark IV GTIs, but silver and before the 20th where it was a thing. Those were cool. 52 miles to the gallon. 71 Gran Torino, hey! Broncos are cool too. Alright, hold on. This is all done. The next is this. Not hold on. You guys carry on. I need to hold on. Flippity flip. Alright, handle with care. So now I'm going to throw these on, and that'll be the last thing for tonight. Gosh, that's going to be so many of those. Wow. The carriage can slide off the rail if not handled properly. Dropping the carriage will likely damage it. Any marks, dents, nicks may cause linear rail to misbehave in operation. Linear rails, preparation and mounting. Most linear rails arrive with shipping oil. To ensure smooth gliding motion and long service life, this oil needs to be removed. I should do that later though, right? Not before. Rail carriage greased. See the Voron sourcing guide and recommended list of lubricants. We attached a link to the video guide to get you started. We have to skip every other mounting hole. Okay, yep. When tightening the bolts, tighten them from center outward to ensure that the rail sits flush with the extrusion. And I also grabbed these little guys to help. These little guys. Okay, so center outward. How long before it's fully assembled? Oh, I'm not sure. It's probably going to take a few weeks, to be honest. I've already done 3 in a row, which I didn't think I was going to do, but I'm going to have to at some point take a break to do other machines and other stuff in general. You should clean before install, you think? Okay. I had some questions about the quality of the rails. Come on, focus. Oh, right, I have manual focus set. Hold on. Camera, manual focus. There we go. I know you're not going to be able to feel this, but... Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember I got some, the rails on this thing, the Kaiwu, you have to, like, kind of, like, break them in. This is... I mean... I don't want to throw it off the edge here, but that's nice. Let's go autofocus for a bit. Will it focus like this? Yeah, okay, good. Here's a white two-door. Ooh, that's super rare, actually. With tan interior. Yeah, the tan... it's a Golf, right? Well, obviously the TDIs are all Golfs, so I take that back. But yeah, the Golfs had that. I always hated the tan interiors in those things. And yeah, the cloth. There's no way that cloth is staying. The headliner towards the back will come off. Yeah, I still remember. That was back when I had it, when it was a year old. So, Zoomy. Hey, Zoomy.
Yes?
Not Siri. I said Zoomy. Siri, that's 2 in a row that you've interrupted very rudely, and I don't appreciate it. Our YouTube video showing how to remove shipping grease and relieving rails easier before install. Alright, so you're saying don't install it and do it off. Wow, these are really, really smooth. Like, can you tell what's happening here? Like, I don't want to throw it off, like I said, but extremely smooth. Had my tongue sticking out. Zoomy, you work on some really cool projects. Soak in alcohol overnight. Hey, Stone. And Michael. You did almost miss it, but that's okay. I don't expect everyone to be here all the time. All right, so I'm gonna have to stop it here, I think. Well, not stop the stream right this second, but because if I need to degrease and regrease, I need to like get all of that stuff together. I have alcohol, both isopropyl. I have acetone, but I'm not going to use that. Wish I could send videos of the massive metal 3D printers we have at work. Everyone would love them here. Cole, are you a part of the Discord? Because post that in the Discord channel. You just got here, it's true. Here, let me show you this. Well, you know what? We can keep this stationary. Here's what you've been missing. We have the frame together. And then we also have the, well, I was going to say the X and the Y, but the Y, I guess. With some bearings. Got our motors on there. We got tensioners on this side. Looks like a walker from here. If I put some wheels on the bottom, it's just a nice walker. Yeah, it doesn't look like much. but it feels cool. You got here just in time to talk about lube. It's true. If there was any actually use screws, I did a whole lot of them. And I know you're a screw fan. There's still quite a bit. There's 3 streams in, and I don't think we've actually made a dent. So, since you're a screw fan, you're not missing much. Military aircraft parts. Wow. That's cool, man. I would love to see that. I think we would all love to see that. So yeah, post some videos, please, in the Discord channel. Yeah, it's time consuming. I'm also like, chatting, talking, not necessarily like sitting down and hurrying. So, do they send extra? Is there a bunch of extras in there? I honestly don't know. Yeah, I think they're for this machine. So far, everything is labeled extremely well. It's so easy to find everything. It's really well done. It makes it so brainless almost. That is a lot of hardware, yeah. But there's still so much more to put on. Like, the electronics on the bottom alone are a ton. Yeah, there's so much more. The gantry itself, the 3 lead screws. I think the lead screws are next. The what's it called? The actual bed mount. I think that's after this. All right, so the plan, I think, is once I get off here in a little bit, we'll just do a little quick wrap up, but I will go ahead and remove the grease with some isopropyl alcohol. You said let it soak. I'll watch a video. And then I have a series of different greases that I could use. And then I'll throw it on, and I think I'm gonna pause for a few days until next week on this kit, so that I can maybe work on another video in between. But I'm gonna film what I have so far and kind of talk about it for the channel. Hopefully entice some more people to come out and watch the live streams. So that'll be fun to do. Yeah, I think I've seen Nero's actually. Yeah, I think he talks about the ports over here on the side that you can push, but this doesn't have any ports. I might be able to take out the cap off of here. Actually, let's take a look. Looks like I need a precision screwdriver, which I have. Are you gonna do a completely stock to start mod? Yes. The only modification I'm doing from the start is this particular hot end. I've had it for years, and it's been waiting for a custom build. I used to have this on my custom printer. It's a Zodiac and Thetis hot end with a Zodiac 0.6mm nozzle. And I bagged these nozzles on a Kickstarter a long time ago. It was very expensive, and I never got a chance to use it. So a super premium, at least for its time, hot end for a super premium machine. But the hot end that's supposed to go in it is actually really similar. So it's really not that different. Actually, this has a downside. It doesn't have a sock. Can't you use automotive degreaser? To some degree, yeah. I typically use this stuff, actually. On my rails, just a general purpose tube that I've been cutting down. That used to be like this big. I've been cutting it down to get more of it. I don't remember what type this is, but this is what I've used. Oh, just lithium grease. This is what I used on most of my other machines with zero issue. I use it on my rails on the X+3, on all the rails on the King Rune. Pretty much every printer I have with linear rails, which is a ton actually. I've been using that stuff. So put mine in a container that fit poor enough to cover. Slide your carriage on the rail occasionally. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I will do that. I believe you can squeeze the grease through one of the screw holes. Let's see. Minor screw got a bunch of flakes out. All right, let's see. Are we looking? Yeah. So typically there was like a little hole in the center that you could use like a syringe to squeeze grease in. Super lube. I call that thing the lube tube. And like I said, it used to be really long, like a foot long. And I've been cutting it down over the years. I've had it for ages. Okay, so can confirm. This does not. Well, yeah, there's a big enough opening. The lighting is hard to get. Oh, there you go. See, there's a gap. So I will squeeze. Oh, let me get this out of the way. Come on, light. There we go. You can kind of see it there. Right here. So there's a gap in between on top. So I'll be able to squeeze in some grease into there and then pop this cover on. Cool. All right, I will do that. And I will do. You know what I'll do is I'll do all the rails at the same time, so that they are prepped. So I'll do that tonight before I go to sleep. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna be printing the other files like I said I would. That's okay. I'll do that later. There's plenty of time before the electronics start. So cool. Song reminds me of something like from The Matrix or something. There we go. Lube and balls. That's what we're all about here. All right. Well, how fun was that? Everyone have fun? I had some fun. I think. I just want to say, EP2. Jeff, I want to just say thank you to you again. You literally gave 10 people a membership to my channel. So I appreciate that so much. And all the help that you've so far given me. And I haven't even really started. So appreciate it. Room's looking great. Thank you. Yeah. It's been cool. I've been trying to figure out what to do. I have a Delta machine over here because I love the Delta machine, but I didn't want any machinery over here, but here we are. This is going to be changing a bit. I have to move machines around and sell some off and move things, and I still need one more lac table here because I want this higher. So that's got to happen. Because I have the giant Mingdo over there in case I need to print anything massive. I gotta hold on to that. Yeah, I have enough filament, that's for sure. I've been gathering filament for giveaways. Like I mentioned earlier, I have some from 3D Max to give away, a few rolls, and I just got some from Sunlu. This is their PLA Meta, cool color. I have a few of these. Not this channel because I need to prepare to do that. But I also have no money in this account at all, so I gotta wait before I can give away stuff because I gotta have money to afford shipping. Some lube tube. Hey Leon, how are you? Yeah. Here, I'll do another recap. We have it upside down because I started upside down. So we started to put on some rails, but I need to degrease them, so I'm going to do that off stream. But we got both our motors on this side. I know the black doesn't look like much, but when I was putting it together, it's cool. Because you can see through. And we have our tensioners. Oh, here we go, another shot. Here we go. Oh. It's a cool shot? No, not cool. This was cooler. There we go. I'll have to clip that. For what, I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't seem like much, but everything went together really easy so far. I had the most trouble with the very first tensioner. Stone, this is a 300 by 300 machine. Chef's kiss. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the whole thing in its darkness. You know? The anti-color build. Also, I think on Instagram, I don't remember who, I don't remember the name, but someone built this amazing 2.4 that was, every piece was like a different color, like a rainbow. I mean, everything was coordinated, but it was like 5 or 6 different colors, like really, really vibrant, like yellow, red, orange, that type of thing, green. And it looks stunning. That machine's incredible. And he has this like mural on the back of it. Super. The Skittles build. Yeah, you're familiar with it, huh? So cool. At first I started seeing him build and I was like, how is this ever gonna work? And it's super cool. Mine will not be that photogenic, unfortunately. But I don't know if I really care about that. Kind of do, because it'd be cool to have it look cool. But hey, darkness. Yeah, the Skittles Voron build. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I'm talking about it. God, it's 12:05 already. Incredible how time flies. Found it. Boom. Look at this. Holy. I mean, really? That's incredible. Look at that. Look at the back. The ties, everything. This is like a Harlequin Volkswagen for any of you guys that are familiar with it. This right here, this little cover, reminds me of The Fifth Element. I don't remember the bad dude's name, but he had like that thing on his head. That's what this reminds me of. I mean, this is rad. Look at that. Zorn. Let's see if I can pull more. Yeah, he did like a whole build series with like little shorts of him building it. Yeah, like every little detail he did like pretty high fidelity videos with. Is there more? TikTok. Sorry, no TikToks. Oh, look at the build plate. Are you kidding me? Yes. "3D Maker Noob," yeah. That's the guy, right? Where's that photo? Yes. You know, not everyone's cup of tea, but super cool. Also, let me click into there. Look at that. It's all the pieces. It's all the pieces laying flat. Yep, this guy's definitely a designer. Very cool. I'm hoping I follow him on YouTube. Unless this is like TikTok or something. Alright. Someone was bored. I don't know, it's just unique, you know? Every other machine looks the same. Is that black and red from every kit, you know? Yeah, the Fifth Element guy. Oh. Zorn. See? Memory. My memory's broken. There's too much going on in there. Yeah. All right, everybody. I want to thank you all for being here, for watching, for just your positivity. Leave the negativity somewhere else. Let's stay positive around here. Enjoy 3D printing. Have fun. Stop hating. Everybody stop hating. I'm not saying you guys are hating, but there's a lot of haters out there. They're out there lurking in the dark. Yeah, I'm really excited to get going again. And, I didn't think I was going to do 3 of these in a row, so I'm not going to say I'm not going to do one soon. But I should take a break, probably. I hate that I need a Voron now. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it here before it gets too late, because I can talk with all you guys literally all night. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, get those shots. I want to see them. Cole. Yes, less hating, more printing, y'all. Good message. All right, everybody. Thank you. See ya.